Hi, everyone, and welcome to Orb of Influence. The other day, I made a video about the Starseed children. So we have the indigos, the rainbow, crystalline, diamond, and there's very special characteristics within each one of them. And they all encompass a different reason for coming here. And in that video, I described why they're coming here and how they're leaving and their mission and purpose. And as we look through the lens of what's happening in the current situation of today, we see that we're moving into the age of Aquarius, and there's a bigger reason why these children have come here. It's almost like we've been in this age of darkness, moving to this age of light. And so I was, I was thinking the other day and I was meditating, and it struck me in this meditation that I felt like I needed to share with you guys is to what's going on with this. And I haven't heard anyone else talk about this, so this could be a new idea. But many people are talking about the Earth moving into 5D. So we've been living in a three-dimensional reality on the Earth plane, and the consciousness is accelerating, and we can feel the buildup of this consciousness of acceleration just about every day. And if we pay attention to like the Schumann resonance that measures energy frequency and how the lightning is rapidly striking more than ever, and how it hits this like this wall out there in space in simple terms, and it oscillates the energy back to the earth plane, and it bombards us physical beings. And these star seeds are able to absorb this and deal with this frequency a lot easier than those that have been born in the 3D matrix or in the three-dimensional reality. So then I just posted a video I'd made a while ago on a different page, but I'm putting it on this page, and it talks about Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is the protector of the blood. He's represents Aries. Aries is the blood, and he is the protector of the I am. The I am is the carrier of the DNA. What is the carrier of the DNA? Is the blood. And so go back and watch that video, because I talk about what he's doing with in space to combat uh, the energy frequencies by more dark entities that are trying to work on our passions to get us to fight and be aggressive and do weird things based on this iron and sulfur combination, which alters the chemical reaction, like the alchemical reaction in the blood. So why am I talking about this in terms of these star children? Well, now we've got people out there, um, we'll say in the scientific community maybe, or in trying to come after um, these the people from the indigos down are very important, that they want to um, alter the DNA structure or even take out of this world in some form. And so why am I saying this? Is because the darkness cannot exist in a 5D reality. So if you look at astrology, we have Neptune, the highest state of consciousness. It's the full realization, or we could say God consciousness, or the highest state of consciousness. It's the unmanifest. And when it attacks or comes in contact with somebody that's of a lower form, they cannot tolerate that vibration for very long. So when I'm meditating, if I'm a new, I can only stay in that vibrational frequency for like maybe 20, 25 minutes. And I got to come out of it. And I got to get used to this on a daily basis before I can do more and more stay in that frequency more time. So if I stayed in that frequency all day the first time, it would burn out my nervous system and I would probably have these traumas to my psyche from the release of so much scars and impressions and different things that have been attached to my physiology. So, in regards to the children from indigos down specifically, there's, if you haven't noticed, most of the people that you see in the public realm are older people, like, 65 to in their 80s, that are pushing this um, on us to do with our blood. And I'm going to tell you, they realize, because they have there's an agenda. We can call it, we can use um, spiritual um, terms like Lucifer, Satan, or just evil versus good, or right or wrong. But the point I'm trying to make here is the earth acts as a shield to the higher vibration, because Saturn is the lowest vibration. So these people would be Saturnian. They cannot exist in a higher state. So they know that their time here on earth is limited unless they can alter the earth from progressing energetically in a higher vibrational frequency. How do you do that? You have to take away much of the population, or genetically alter these people that are in tune and or in high frequency with that vibration that's helping the planet evolve. And so this is where we're seeing tunnels underground. You'll see even millionaires and billionaires have, if you go watch, there's some videos on YouTube where they've created these homes for themselves, like multi-leveled. They have pools inside of them. They have enough food for like 5 years, toilet paper for 5 years. The windows are screens because it's underground, that are like, that show like scenery. It's crazy. They have movie sections and entertainment sections and game rooms in these things. Why would they be doing this? They say because of like a some kind of an attack on the world or something that they have. No, this is the plan. They have to go underground because they have to wait for so many years before they can come back up to see if the earth has become stayed at the 3D level. And they probably have equipment out there that can measure this, the frequency. So it's an important move now to pay attention to people talking about this, what these people are trying to do, and why it's important to save these children from getting these things, anything that alters their consciousness, especially the blood. And Archangel Michael is doing everything he can to neutralize, nullify, and stop this from happening, because he is the protector of the blood. And what happens to our connection to the source if somehow our blood is manipulated or altered? The mass consciousness is made up of the individual consciousness of the whole of humanity. And what happens when certain people, like billions of people, their blood gets altered and their connection to source gets altered? How does that out in the cosmic world affect the universe even, and your connection with this source? We don't even know these questions. And I talk about this in that other video, but this is very serious. And now that they're, this is coming out on such a large scale where it's everyone's supposed to be having their blood altered now, moving forward, like constantly, because things are mutating, moving on, and changing. And so there's always going to be more and more of these coming into our system, changing and altering our genetic makeup that the creator gave us, that our own soul agreed upon to give. So I just want to say that the ground, the mud, everything underground, these people are going underground because they cannot exist if we don't do what they want, and we keep doing what these starseed children love to do, which is meditate and eat fruits, vegetables, and high foods in minerals and vitamins, supplementation to increase our vitality, then and get rid of like garbage and junk food that we're putting in our system. It raises this up, and this is where the planet moves forward. But this is the scary part we have to watch on a collective level. And these star kids are the very reason we need to protect them all. So if you're a parent out there, these are questions you need to ask yourself before you allow, your child to do these things, or talk to them about it so they're aware of the repercussions and consequences and why they're here. I believe that they know why they're here, but maybe some of them don't know the exact reason that they're here to bring in this new light of the world. There's one group that came here with no karma. No karma. I just got goosebumps. To imagine to have no karma is something of epic proportions. That means that child basically came as an enlightened being into our world. And we don't want to ruin that. We don't want to ruin that. That's a precious, it's like a diamond in the universe that is the most precious kind of diamonds. And they come here. These rare souls have come here to help the evolution of mankind. And that's probably the most important message I could give today. So I'll end right here. So just please pay attention, please listen, and just please think about where we're trying to go as a collective and where we're not trying to go as a collective. And we need to do all we can to protect these starseed children and ourselves as well. We're important people too. Everyone's important. But moving forward, this has been some kind of a new era that we've never seen before on this planet. And I just wanted to share this vision I got of these lower vibrational beings hiding underground for periods of time because they can't stay with the frequency. So they could be operating and controlling things from this, their hub, their bases. And if you don't believe that there's things underground, there's many videos that have roads, like almost like freeways that truckers go through and the military uses and all kinds of things. It's bizarre how much is underground. Not even to talk about the real negative, bad stuff that's going on under there. So that's why they operate there. It's also a hidden secret area where we don't see what's going on. So anyway, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Keep your vibrations moving higher. Do breath work if you can. If you can, meditate. If you can, do some qigong. And the most important thing out of it all is to ground. stay grounded, because all this frequency really is disruptive to the nervous system. Even if you are a meditator all the time, you still have to ground that energy, or you're going to lose your body presence. You'll start to feel like you're outside of yourself. So all of it's important. And just remember to eat healthy. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.